guests on today's show are saying, Tamima, I'm too hot to date. Help me.
People don't look past my looks.
Would you approach her?
Yes. Stam approach. Utajijazia tu like this lady as akakosa boy.
Deep down, I'm just a woman that needs love.
The older guys approach me more than younger guys.
Babe, I need to do this and this, and whip, my phone will ring. Like, he will send me money.
Their taste is too high.
Your looks perhaps sometimes hinder you from being approached by guys.
They think like maybe I won't respond to them or, talk to them.
Maybe you perceive yourself not dateable because the right man who can handle you hasn't shown up yet. He's coming.
This is Real Talk. Now, everybody needs love in their life, but sometimes love doesn't come by so easy. You'd think that it's either because you're lacking, you're not good enough, you're not good looking, but for my guests, the problem is that they have too much, in some instances, of a good thing. My guests on the show today are saying, Tamima, I'm too hot to date. Help me. Welcome to Real Talk.
And the kind of people that approach me are the ones that I'm not really into.
Actually, older guys approach me more than younger guys. Yeah, basically just older guys, mostly older guys, no young guys.
So would you date an older guy?
Yes, I would.
The ladies who show that they look good, all they're after is to be maintained.
Well, they say that too much of a good thing can be dangerous. Well, for my guests, they face the danger of actually being single forever. They're saying that they're too hot to date. For my first guest, Kemunto, who is a model by professional and also an environmentalist, she's saying that she believes guys are intimidated by her good looks, good body, and of course, her eloquence. Please help me welcome her to the show. Kemunto. First of all, can I ask, what's your waist size?
I'm a size 24.
24?
Yeah.
And height?
5'9".
So you're a professional model?
Yes, I am.
And you're saying that this is part of the problem. People would think that because you're good looking, it's easy to date, but it's really not.
Yeah, the thing is, people don't look past my looks. They usually assume that you're beautiful. And that's it. They don't dig deeper to see the real me. And that's the real problem.
So what sort of guys do you attract? Who walks up to you and says, I want to take you out?
I tend to attract the wrong kind of men because my peers get intimidated. I think they shy off to approach me, especially when I'm out in the club, for instance. Like, that's the place where you meet people. And I find that my peers shy off from approaching me. And the kind of people that approach me are the ones that I'm not really into.
So just to be clear, how old are you?
I'm 28 now.
You're 28.
Yeah.
So your peers, those are guys in their late 20s, early 30s.
Right.
So who approaches you then?
Guys about 40 and above.
Okay.
And I think the problem is guys who are my peers tend to think that since I'm dressed a certain way or I have a classy look, that I'm high maintenance. And these people that are 40 are the ones who have made it in life, per se. So they think that I can handle that, and they come and approach me.
So obviously you're single right now. And let's look at your past relationships. Who have you dated?
Well, I've been in a very long relationship with a European guy.
So you dated white?
Yes. Most of the guys that actually approach me are white people. If I go out to like a club that is frequented by black people, I don't get much attention. That's the problem. And then when I go to a club that white people are many, I get a lot of attention. Yeah.
But would you date a black guy if somebody got
Definitely, I have dated a black guy, and I would.
So you're
it's about the
open to both?
personality. It's not about the pocket or the color or anything. It's just about the personality. And I've met really good people who are black as well. Yeah.
So I want to ask the guys in my audience. So if you met Kemunto at a club, would you approach her? Ama like she says, Tamima hapo ni ngori.
Victor Elvis Mogambi. Pleasure for this chance. Yes, Kemunto, you have a good definition of the likes and the looks. You seem to appreciate yourself being classy. The good question that Tamima asked is whether if I found you somewhere, maybe in a club or outside, at any familiar place, whether I would take a good step of faith and come and you and approach you.
Mm-hmm.
I did, yes. But at the same time, no.
Okay. So any other guy, would you approach Kemunto? Keep it brief, please.
At times it is a challenge because as a guy, I would ask myself how many guys have seen this lady is beautiful. So at times we tend to go off because of such questions.
So you'd be intimidated?
At times you are intimidated because at her age right now, she's a bit older, and now as she grew up, how many guys have seen her beautiful? So at times I shy off because of that perspective. Thank you.
So, because obviously this is how God made you. You cannot change how you look.
Exactly.
So what does that mean?
I mean, I guess, it's a problem.
It's a
clearly.
huge problem, isn't it?
Yes, but then I guess you just have to probably do it yourself. Like if you're really attracted to someone, there's nothing wrong with approaching them and getting to know them and talking to them. If you're interested, get to know someone and try to express yourself on a deeper level. Try to be deep. And probably these guys might actually understand that really you're more than the beauty. Yeah.
Okay, she is more than the beauty, she says. Okay, let me introduce my next guest, who is Hasni. She's 22 years old, so she's a model as well. She won the Pulse Video Model Award 2017 and 2018, so she's an award-winning model. And she's also saying that, like Kemunto, Tamima, because I'm hot, I'm undateable. Hasni, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So Hasni, you're saying that you're aspiring to be a cabin crew when you're older.
Yes.
Right now you're 22, so that's probably in the next 2 years.
Maybe, yeah.
So what kind of guys do you usually attract?
Do I attract? Oh, I think I attract the wrong guys.
Oh, so who is the wrong guy? Let's establish that.
A wrong guy, like maybe he likes you and then he still likes you, but then he's with someone else.
So
Yeah.
he likes you just ornamentally.
Maybe he really loves you, but then, I don't know, because of something, he'll be with someone else, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel that your looks perhaps sometimes hinder you from being approached by guys?
Yeah, sometimes because they think like maybe I won't respond to them or, talk to them. Yeah.
So you're 22, you're Indian Kenyan, and when it comes to dating, so do you exclusively only date other Indians, or are you open to dating Kenyan guys as well?
I'm actually open to date Kenyan guys as well. Yeah, I'm not racist.
So do Kenyan guys approach you?
Very many.
And so they don't fear approaching you?
Maybe on Instagram, but face to face, I think it's difficult.
It's difficult for them to approach you.
Yeah.
They think that because you're Indian, you'll not respond to them.
Yeah.
So let me ask the guys in the audience, and be honest, guys. So if you saw this beautiful lady out there hanging out, would you approach her? Automatically you'd think, okay, hiyo ni ligi ingine.
For me, like, if I see her somewhere, maybe out, actually what will come to my mind is that this lady is too hot, jo. Huyu hawezi akakosa msee. Huyu, like, nitajijazia tu, like, this lady hawezi akakosa boy. And actually, Stam approach. Yeah.
Who here would not approach her simply because she's Indian?
Yeah, for me honestly siwezi juu unaonanga yenyewe Wahindi ni klasi ingine, so unaona ni kama mi na huyu kweli tunaweza, unaanza kujilimit, unasema hataona hai mi ni mweusi, hai hapana, hata ni discourage maybe, unaona tu yenyewe haiwezi.
But she's saying that she's open to it. She's like, for me, I don't see color.
Yes, I don't.
She sees personality. Okay, so I want to rope in my expert. I have with me Diane Masinde. So Diane is a relationship expert. He does counseling as well. So Diane, listening to these two young ladies, because you know usually when you think of the undateable pool, you think of unsavory things. Maybe I have a blister on my nose, or you know, my personality is not cool enough. But for these two girls, ideally they should be sitting at the top of the dating pool, and they are saying it's lonely at the top.
To start off, let me just say this. Let me classify what makes a lady hot. It is just one thing: confidence. Any lady who's got confidence, doesn't matter your skin color, it doesn't matter your body shape. You could be having, you know, your tummy is flying all over and whatnot. You've got a small waist or not. As long as you're confident, then there's something hot about you. If you notice these two ladies when they checked in, did you see the amount of confidence they walked in? They were like catwalking for us over here.
Which intimidates
some men. So it is true that sometimes that some men, as actually has been said, some people feel insecure. Sometimes also it comes with the profession. Whenever some people hear that she's a model or she's a model, then there's this stereotype about models, that they are perhaps undressing for somebody or they are showing so much more. That's why some men will find them beautiful, approach them, and as soon as they marry them, they tell them, I need you to change the dressing. You're revealing too much. You know, you're my wife. But these gentlemen who do this need to realize that, yes, other men can see the beauty of your woman, but you're the one who gets not only see, but also have that beauty.
I'm curious, has any of you dated someone who told you, I need you to change how you look, dress down, no makeup? Hasna?
Hasni.
Hasni?
Yes. Yeah, I got someone like that before.
So what did they want to change about you?
Like no wearing short clothes and no going out like without me, and you know, yeah, like
so
that.
They were basically insecure. What about you?
I've been told to change my dress code, especially when we are going somewhere with someone. If I'm overdressed, they're like, we are going somewhere and you're gonna meet some of my friends, and I really don't want you to I want you to dress down. They actually go and buy clothes themselves for me to dress down.
Plain clothes?
Yes.
But you still look nice in plain clothes.
Exactly.
You're a model.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you see what happens? That's insecurity. That because you find a lady who's dressing up like this, and then now you want to dictate how that lady dresses, which sometimes has its own, there's reasons for that, because sometimes some ladies use that hotness to a negative view. But I need to say that there's a difference between confidence and cockiness. You can be confident in your beauty, and then you can get to the point whereby you're being cocky, where you're being proud, where you know as a lady, I can get any man that I want at the snap of my fingers. And then also sometimes you can also focus so much on that hotness, and then a gentleman can be attracted by the cover of your hotness, but then once they get to the inside of you, like your package, they realize that perhaps the major thing that you have is just your physical hotness. But as Kemunto has actually said, she wants somebody who can get to know her in a deeper level. That's why some people even do the catfish thing. Have you ever heard of catfishes? Where they steal the photo of a beautiful lady, of a hot lady, pretend that's her, but then that's a lady also who's got low self-esteem, yes, because she doesn't believe in herself. But then she would chat with the man thinking it's the hot lady that he's chatting with.
Using Kemunto's picture.
Yes. And so they connect. What is that trying to tell us? That we want somebody who can connect with us at a deeper level. Leave alone the cover of being beautiful, the being hot, dressing up in miniskirts or high heels. You want somebody who can see beyond that, because the truth of the matter is, even for ladies, your hotness, your physical hotness, one day will slowly degenerate.
In fact, they say that the
Yes.
beautiful ones
Yes.
are not yet born.
Yes, exactly. So it will slowly degenerate, or rather you are going to grow older and you're going to have wrinkles and whatnot. But even with those wrinkles, you can still look hot. We've seen ladies who actually post photos of themselves when they are in their 90s and 60s, and then people go like, whoa, when I grow up, I want to be like that. All that is just about confidence, showing that confidence that I look good. So when you're confident, you're going to attract the right kind of people and the wrong kind of people. And sometimes to the ladies who consider themselves hot, maybe you perceive yourself not dateable because the right man who can handle you hasn't shown up yet. He's coming. He's coming. Don't give up. Okay?
Absolutely. Okay. Remember, you can join the conversation via the hashtag #RealTalk with Tamima. Do you agree that sometimes you can be undateable simply because you have too much going for you? Okay, now I want to bring it back to the guys. Is there a guy here who can say, you know what, this is not just a chick's problem. I also think I'm undateable.
Ay, vipi?
Tuko sawa?
Ko freshi?
Sana.
Safi. My name is Mr. Violin. I'm a music artist. Okay, the problem that I usually face a lot, mimi kwa sababu mimi ni msanii, inakuwa tabu kubwa sana. So ladies wananiview mimi kama mtu ambaye siwezi aminika, kwa sababu unajua watu wanatazama msanii, wanaona huyu jamaa ana mabinti wengi sana, kwa sababu unajua sisi tuna attract sana attention ya watu wengi, the ladies, watu wengi wanatupenda sisi, watu ambao tuko very sociable.
Yaani naona Kiswahili kinavutia. Wasichana wangapi hapa wanavutiwa na Kiswahili pale?
So inakuwa mimi naweza kuconfess kwamba bana kuna mabinti ambao tayari wamenipatia no kwa sababu mimi ya kila ambacho mimi nakifanya. Lakini in the real sense hata kama nilikuwa nampenda amenikataa kwa sababu ya kila ambacho mimi ninacho. So I think I'm really too hot.
Aya basi si tuimbie tusikie sauti.
Mimi nakupenda jamani, usinyache my dear. Ukinishusha thamani mwenzako ntalia. Walishasema zamani mapenzi tahira. Nimekuweka moyoni, usinyache my dear. Machozi yangu ya upendo usinyone michizi. Moyo wangu mwepesi usinyone micho. Oh yeah yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Chunga wasit.
Okay. Whoa. So amazing voice right there. Remember, the conversation still continues after the break. Don't go too far.
I'll send pictures and I'll tell you the first priority will be given to a person that is looking like me. No offense, I'm telling you the truth. This is how it is.
Actually, older guys approach me more than younger guys. Yeah, basically, just older guys, mostly older guys, no young guys.
So would you date an older guy?
Yes, I would.
The ladies who show that they look good, all they're after is to be maintained.
Talk. Now, we hit the streets for a social experiment just to see how would you and I react when we see a hot dude or a hot chick. Would we approach them or are they really undateable? Take a look.
All I can say about hot guys, everybody's looking for them, so I can go for a very, very, very handsome guy.
Wengi wao ukiwa meet hata kama ni tuseme ni kama unahisi kuongea naye lakini unaogopa juu wengi wao wanakanga na madharau, so tunaogopanga baidha kuongea na wao ama kuinteract juu wengi wanakanga na madharau.
If I see a hot chick, for me first I'll hold back because the hot chick, you know, most hot chicks are their class, they put themselves to their class high, so for me I'll see like it will not be easy for me dating her.
If I met a hot chick, I will be afraid at first because my thoughts will be super ni hot, na siwezi manage kumuingiza box. Maybe she has some good hips, she has good looks, she's a light skin, so kuna ile feel unakuwa nayo, una feel like super nikimchinjia haiwezi ingia box because she's beyond me.
Mimi nikiweza meet hot mama,
Reaction yangu tu, kitu ya kwanza naweza ogopa tu kumuongelesha. Alafu maybe nita try kumuimpress kiasi, kama naweza niongelesha hivyo.
Right. So my next guest is Maryam Ray. She says she knows that she's beautiful, she's eloquent, she's a model, so of course she's beautiful. And guys, you better be sure that if you're shorter than her, she can't date you. Please help me welcome her to the show. Maryam, welcome to Real Talk.
Thank you.
So, with you as well, shida si ati umekosa. The problem is that, Tamima, I'm beautiful. So I intimidate young men, especially people my age.
Yeah.
So have you been in a relationship before?
Yes. One serious one.
How old was the guy?
A year older than I am.
A year older. So what made you guys break up?
Distance.
Distance?
Yes.
And since then, what's it been like, being single?
It's not bad because I took enough time to figure myself out, you know, like find myself, build my confidence, push my career, you know, like I have like so much time for myself now, to a point where you don't really think about dating, you know, because you have so much going on in your life. Shows, photo shoots, runways, pageants. It's crazy, yeah.
So usually which type of guys approach you?
A lot. Different kinds rather. White, black, Indian. Yeah.
So what's their profile?
Sorry?
What's the profile of the guys who approach you?
Do you mean the...
In terms of age?
Most older guys, actually older guys approach me more than younger guys. Yeah, basically just older guys, mostly older guys, no young guys.
So would you date an older guy?
Yes, I would.
How old?
I'm 21, and I think a range of at least 6 years. That's safe.
So that's around 27?
Yes.
So you wouldn't date anyone who's 40s?
I haven't really thought about it, to be honest, yeah.
Okay. So but would you also date somebody your own age, 21?
Yeah.
You're open to it?
If we share things in common and we click, then why not?
But do 21-year-old young men, do they approach you?
I mostly approach the younger ones.
Or you approach them?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me pick a random guy. Who will have the honor of being approached? Stand on up, please. The guy in the gray shirt. Yes. So if she approached you, what would be your first reaction?
First, I'd be shocked.
You'd be shocked? Why?
Oh, I mean, she's so beautiful.
Thank
you
you.
know,
So
she's
would you
extremely.
approach her?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But it'd be 50-50 because I don't know if she's gonna fall for it or not.
Okay. So is he your type? Have I just made a connection here? So how old are you?
25.
25. So he's right? Are you single?
Don't
That's the problem, right? Okay. So, Maryam, basically, what type of guy are you looking for?
Physically or like the whole thing?
The whole
package.
thing. So in case there's anybody who's watching, no, this is future bae. Yeah, hit her up on that, on the IG.
What I like dark guys. Pretty dark, like very dark guys. Tall.
Jitambulishe kama uko hapa.
Dark, tall, very smart. I like smart guys.
Yeah.
I like guys who know how to dress very well, you know. Somebody who, if I walk into a place, we complement each other. Somebody who I can talk to. Somebody who's funny, you know, you always want to laugh.
Okay, you seem
So,
to
yeah.
have it pretty much figured out in
Yes.
terms of who you're looking for.
Yeah.
Okay, let me introduce my next guest, Rachel Ogola, also known as La Quina, because she's a queen. And she says that she's a tease, she likes flirting with guys, and she believes that she's hot and that she has too much sauce for most guys to handle. Please help me welcome her to the show. La Quina, Or should I call you the queen? The queen has arrived.
Of course I'm the queen.
Welcome to Real Talk, La Quina.
Thank you.
So the queen does not have a king.
I know.
How
Currently
come?
not. I feel like most guys out here are not serious, mostly with girls. Especially me, personally, when I go out, I find that men who approach me just approach me because of beauty and because of color and just because you're too hot or sexy and all, but they don't see the personality that you have, they don't see the value that you have. They just see you as just a random chick who can be approached and who can just get, what should I say, smashed or something.
Oh, so they see you as a quick hookup?
Yeah, exactly.
And ideally, have you dated before?
Yes, I have dated. I've been into relationships.
How old were the guys?
Let's say they were ranging from 24, 25, 26.
So you date within your age group?
Yeah.
And basically you're saying that you like flirting a lot?
Yes.
Which is a potential problem for anyone who wants to date you?
Yes.
So how do you flirt? What do you mean when you say you flirt?
Okay. When I say flirt, I mean I have two personalities. One, you get to know me. We might flirt, and then you like get to know me. And then the second one, I'll just flirt with you, and that's all. Nothing serious, just that.
So that might be a problem for a guy who wants to be with you.
Yes.
And you also say that you have too much sauce.
Yeah, I do.
Does she have too much sauce, guys? So I want to ask the guys, because she's saying she has too much sauce. So which guy in this audience will actually say, you know what, Tamima, she's pretty, but no?
I think for me, my confidence will drive me to meet anything. So I'll just approach her, and like within the first 10 minutes, I'll have already explained my status, like financial and everything. So if it can work out, then we're good. If it can't, I'll just walk away.
Okay. So ideally, the kind of guy you're looking for, give us the profile.
Okay, the kind of guy I'm looking for. He should be God-fearing. Then he should have a great personality, confidence, because I do have confidence, so he should have confidence too. Someone who will just respect me, because it takes time to know someone. So I'll just not rush into a relationship just because I just know you. I'll take time to get to know you, all your flaws, all your vibes, and then afterwards we can see. So if you match my qualities and my standards, then that's that. Oh, you should have money too.
Oh, he should have money too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you say he should have money, how much money?
Not much, just enough to take care of me. Of course, he wouldn't just leave me there looking like someone who...
What if he tells you that, I want us tujengane pamoja, utakubali?
Oh, kujengana.
Hawezi kubali kujengana naye?
Okay, it would depend. It would depend of how serious he's taking me. But if I know that he's just there just for fun and all that, I'll just drop it and yeah, move forward.
Okay, let me introduce my other life coach on the show today. I have Ken Killion. So Ken, if you looked at La Quina, and obviously because she's saying she's single and she feels like she intimidates men. She said her color, she's a yellow proper, her confidence. So as a man, do you agree that you see how guys could be intimidated, and what could she recalibrate?
Yeah, hi everyone. So I heard her saying that she looks for tall, dark and handsome. Do I fit the bill?
Ken, focus.
Well, I don't feel the bill. Of course, I'm married, and I wish you well. I'm happy to be here and just give you a few insights. Let me say some few facts, because I actually like your show. It's Real Talk. Can we talk real, guys? Yeah. Can we call it like we see it? Yeah. Men's weakness is in the eyes, and the lady's weakness is in the ears. The society, the movies, the media has made most of us, we the men, to believe that beauty has been equated to color. Whereas these girls who are colored are not really looking for color per se. They are looking for great personalities. They are looking for people with a sense of humor, people who are warm. By the way, let me tell you, all women want to be wanted. And the men also have something they want from the women. Now, the unfortunate thing is we do not have the same, can I say the same value set? When a girl goes to a club and sits on a table, men think, haha, this girl, she's selling her cookie. Many women are bleaching so that they can capture our attention as men, especially we men who are from the West. We need to dismantle those theories and look at beauty at the heart.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So we want to take a look at another angle. I have with me in studio, I have Santa Samperu and Stephanie Samperu, who are actually a pair of twin girls. And I just want to find out from them, what is it like dating, on the dating scene, especially when you're twins?
Hey, thank you so much for hosting us. My name is Steffi Samperu. And I'm Santa Samperu. Yeah. So I think what makes it's so hard for us to find people is because we are extremely smart, not your average kind of smart. We are extremely overboard. And that's because of our religion, because we are psychic. And I also read the palms of every single guy I meet. So that makes me realize, like, all these guys, I can't date them because all of them just have something that I can't handle.
What do you mean you read the palms?
Like
of
I read
everyone you
palms.
meet?
Yeah, because I don't want to risk
She's a
dating
palmist.
jokers. So I'm a I do palmistry. So every person I meet, before you even start telling me all sorts of stuff, I have to read your palm. Then somehow, when I read someone's palm, I know the kind of person you are, and I know how many people you're dating.
So then, where did you learn how to read palms?
From the temple, Lord Shiva temple. Yeah.
So maybe if I brought in Hasni back into this conversation, because they're talking about Lord Shiva temple. So do you know what they're talking about? Because I'm lost. In spite of being able to read palms and being psychic, you're both too hot to date?
Very. I mean. Very hard.
So what is your last relationship?
Okay. To be honest, like after listening to like people talk, I've realized I've never really been in a relationship because those things have been situationships. They don't even last past 1 month. So I don't think I've ever dated.
What about you?
I wouldn't consider like I've dated because the longest I've dated I think is 2 months. So that's not dating.
And would you guys consider dating other twins?
No. Twins never.
Why?
No.
That was very quick, like no.
Never.
Like,
It's
how
just
now?
weird. That can't happen.
Never. Okay. Wow. Okay, Diane. So probably girls have a seat.
Thank you.
That was quite an interesting one, wasn't it?
That was very interesting, you know, and I think one aspect that they've actually brought over here, that it's not so much about being hot that makes somebody undateable, because we are such complex and dynamic individuals. Sometimes you are not dateable because you're hanging around the wrong places. Some of us, we are looking for good quality people, but we go to the wrong places. So another reason why we could be undateable is that we could be grown-up adults, but even having a conversation might be difficult to actually have one with you. So even as you look at, yes, you're looking good and all that particular stuff, can somebody have a conversation with you? Because let me tell ladies this, the same way you want a man to connect with you, we also gentlemen want a lady that we can connect with. We want somebody who can actually go beyond, you know, you're just looking good. We also want that. Because the essence of a relationship is that communication, that companionship, that friend. So the same desire that you ladies have, we as gentlemen, we also have that. And so a man might see you as beautiful in whatever beauty that actually you consider yourself to be, but you may not be his type. And that's okay. And also, he may not be your type. And that's okay. Because everyone has got preferences. For example, her preference is she wants a tall, dark, and handsome fella, you know. And so maybe that's her own preference. Maybe a tall, dark, and handsome fella might have a different preference. It's all about preferences because you choose who you get into a relationship with. And so you need to ask yourself, yes, you may be good looking. Yes, you might be all that in terms of the outside, but can somebody enjoy your presence? I like to say that we all carry a microclimate. There's a climate that you carry around you. You may be good looking, but when somebody approaches you, do they enjoy being around you? Do they go like, I want to go back to that lady, to that gentleman, to enjoy spending time with them? So are you even ready for a relationship? Before you even say you're not dateable, you're too hot to date, are you even ready for a relationship?
Okay.
So yeah, consider that. Yes.
So still more to come here on Real Talk. We'll be right back after this break.
I'll send pictures and I'll tell you the first priority will be given to a person that is looking like me. No offense, I'm telling you the truth. This is how it is.
A man cannot marry a girl if you have not seen her beauty first. We start with the physical beauty, and then as you get to know each other, you look for the inner beauty.
Ladies who show that they look good, all they're after is to be maintained.
Welcome back to Real Talk. Now, if you want to join the conversation today, please get on the hashtag #RealTalk with Tamima. Let me know what your views, comments, and feedback on today's topic are. Right now, I'd like to introduce my next two guests. I have Taurine Joy Angunja. She says that because she's beautiful, she tends to think that men focus more on her apple bottom than what's up here. Please help me welcome Taurine. And I also have with me Essie Apple, Esther Wairimo, who's a video model. And as well, she says for her, I'm too beautiful, Tamima. It's a problem. Please help me welcome both of them to the show. Welcome, girls.
Thank you.
Okay, so you came with your handbag.
Yes.
Okay, is there like a bag of secrets in there?
It's gonna help me through it.
Okay, so let's start with Essie Apple.
Yes.
So Essie, you're saying that for you, you post seductive pics on Instagram, and you are a high maintenance chick. So simply because of all this, guys find it hard to approach you, and even when they do, they can't keep you.
Yeah, of course.
So maybe tell me, why do you consider yourself high maintenance? I mean, what do you need?
I need the hair, everything. I don't know.
So the hair, the
dressing.
You have an expensive taste in
Yeah,
fashion.
yeah.
What else?
My health.
Your health.
Yeah.
So
food, yeah.
what is a
Well,
man supposed
I'm
to
so-
provide for you health-wise?
Okay, I watch what I eat mostly. Yeah.
So you eat expensive food?
Healthy food.
You eat
let's
healthy
say
food.
Yeah.
So when was the last time you were in a relationship?
It's been long. I guess 2 to 3 years back.
And how old was the guy?
The age difference he was older than me.
By
With
how many years?
A year.
By a year.
Yeah,
And he was able to
so-
give you all these things that you want? Or that's why you broke up?
Yeah, we can say that.
Because he couldn't provide what you want. Okay, and what about you? Because you're saying that your problem is that Tamima, when they say apple bottom, they were talking about me. I walk into a room, that's the only thing the guys see. Nobody sees beyond that.
I feel like society forces me to rely on how I look. And then when I do that, I get condemned for it. Like, it's like you can't have it both ways.
So when you now use your looks,
now I get condemned for using my looks. Like, why do you always have to show your body? Why does it always have to be about your ass? Like, beyond, like, below all this, deep down, I'm just a woman that needs love.
But do you enjoy the attention?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes it's like, today I'm not about my ass. I want you to see this makeup I have or hair I have on today.
And previously when you're in a relationship, how would the guys handle the attention you'd get from other men?
It normally was like, there was this one time I was with my boyfriend, we were supposed to go out. So I came from the room and I'm dressed and everything, and he was like, unaenda wapi hivo? You have to change, you have to wear jeans and a big t-shirt and something. So I'm like, I feel like I want to wear a dress because I'm going to the club, I want to dance and do all that. So it's like, you find me looking like this, then when you start dating me, you force me to change into something that I'm not. Like, what did you want before? Like, when you met me, you wanted this. Now you have to deal with it.
So you don't believe that that should be part of the package? This is what you bought, this is what you get.
Exactly, you have to roll with it.
And ideally on an everyday basis, this is how you dress?
Yeah, I like dresses, but maybe I put on a short and a crop top.
Because I've seen your pictures on Instagram. Some of them are very hot.
Thank you. I wouldn't be here if they weren't hot, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, how do you pay for your lifestyle?
Between rich men and my Mtumba clothes, I balance both. So, yeah.
So, men pay for your lifestyle?
I mean, they support my lifestyle.
How do they support your lifestyle?
I've dated high before.
How high?
No, I wouldn't
that's
say.
high. Okay.
Yes, but we not dating anymore. But he's the kind of guy that I'll call and say, babe, I need to do this and this, and whip, my phone will ring. Like he will send me money. So between that and maybe I'm doing Tumba, and I have like a shop in Langata. Between that and maybe him and many other men, I balance both. Really.
So you're both very
I don't want to
young.
lie and say I have a job and it's all about my job. No, it's between both. Sometimes business is not good.
So you're both very young. So that's 23 and below.
Yeah.
And in future, do you think that either of you would want to perhaps settle down?
Of course.
Of course.
Have kids
Everyone
of your
does.
own. And in your minds, ideally, is that guy an older guy or is that someone your age?
I don't really mind about the age. I'm just looking for somebody we have a connection with, somebody that makes me laugh, somebody that makes me feel safe, you know.
And
somebody
what if you
that is
can't
willing.
afford all that?
I'm sorry, no.
If you can't afford all that, if you can't afford everything to maintain this,
That's a problem.
it's a problem.
Yeah, it's a problem.
So young men who are in the audience watching and listening, because ideally these are your age mates, so they are saying that kama hauna kakiru, yeah, she's too hot for you to date.
For me, I think the reason why siwezi date dem kauyo ni venye as in yani ukimwona tu venye amedress tu njiani mmemiti tu kwa street. Of course someone may have money like me, sasa niko na pesa, and then like unamcheck demo amedunga tu kamini skirt kingine tu kamefika hivi ama dress zingine kwa hivi. Okay, siwezi taka kumdate as in nitaanza kufikiria maybe it's a slata, you see. Sinaona. So itakuwa tu ngumu kwangu.
So that is what you guys think when you see them. Who agrees with him? That they are not wife material, but I can do other things with them.
Yes, I'm giddy. Na kwangu, mi siwezi date mtu ka moja hawa. Kwa maana wanataka class ya juu na hilo ndilo swala ambalo linatusubua sana sisi vijana. Ya kwamba, naona kama mimi hata niende Mudhuru anikule lunch huko. Sina shida. Lakini unasikia nataka chakula healthy, si ndio? Vijana tunajua ukweli kuhusu mambo hii ya credo. Mtu kama huyo akikuitisha credo shwari utamtolea wapi? Sasa hiyo.
Hello guys. Hi. I am Gambler, and from my perspective, I would really think that most of the girls we've had here, they are dealing with their lifestyle. They're not trying to accept anyone or anybody who is able to date them. That is my perspective. That means for me to work with them or with the girls of this sample, I need to get money first, which might be hard for me. I hope you get this point. So I'm just trying to say that for girls like them, it's not going to be like so simple to date because their taste is too high. That means even if I have the ability to struggle to get to their taste, it's hard because they can't give me time to work on it and later accept it. Because
So she's saying that she's here to motivate you.
okay, for a girl like her, if she's there to motivate me, she should be there to support me or either accept me when I don't have whatever she needs. And I really don't know if she's accepting that.
So what do you guys say to that? Because what they're saying that, yes, you're pretty, but you're not the girl that I take home to mom.
That's a big problem, like people, especially me, I face. Because the young guys, either they don't want to date you or they just want to be with you because you're hot and you're like a trophy. So it leaves me to the older men who won't even try hard enough to look as hot as I look. So I have to settle for a little older man that maybe don't get intimidated by a very confident or a very hot woman. That's the problem, because I want to date a young guy too. Like, I want to go out and have fun with my, an age mate or something.
Let me ask an older guy, Diane, because you heard from the young guys their age why they would not approach them, which they are saying it's a problem. Yeah, but also pia wamekuja na masharti where they're saying, I need you to have money, you need to be able to support this, I eat healthy.
First of all, you don't motivate a man to be better by telling him, I am high maintenance. That's not how you motivate a man. You motivate a man by understanding him, by also getting your own, because you don't wait as a lady to be kept, to be maintained. As a lady, you have to be like, you know what, I also have something of your own, you have something of your own, let's grow together. And I want also to say, there's so many young people who are also wealthy. Not every young person is broke.
True.
There's so many young people who are wealthy. And to be honest, they might actually look at the ladies over here and be like, the ladies over here are actually cementing a stereotype that the ladies who show that they look good, all they're after is to be maintained. So such a guy would be like, you know what, I have the money, but I'm not looking for a woman to maintain. I'm looking for a woman to love.
You guys are maintaining a stereotype that you're slay queen and slay queens are only after one thing, men with money?
No, it's not. It's a thing that's existing already. We're like trying to break it and show you that because I look like this doesn't mean I'm looking for a richer guy. I'm looking for somebody I can make a connection with. It doesn't have to be an older, richer guy. It could be a young guy. So it's not like I'm bracketing myself to a certain type of
obviously
man.
the fact that you're being labeled slay has a lot to do with how you're dressed.
Yes.
So if I had to ask the both of you, are you always in the wigs, the full makeup, the tight clothes? Is this you every day, Monday to Sunday?
Unless I'm taking a shower, yes.
Okay.
She did say something, the lady who's wearing peach. She did say that society forces her to do this, or society pressures her to do this. But I'd like to tell you this, lady. There's so many voices in society. You choose the voice that you want to hear. The voice that you've chosen to hear is that you have to show your behind and all that. But I have got breaking news. There's so many ladies who got a behind, but they're not showing it. Right? Yeah. And maybe even bigger than what it is that we're seeing today. But they were not showing it. And they've chosen, right? They've chosen to listen to a different voice in society. And so you don't have to bow down to society has pressured you to do this. Yeah, you can actually choose to be your own lady that, you know what, the same way you've actually told us you're more than you're behind. You don't have to show us that, because a lot of the things that we're seeing on Instagram and the photos that are trending, that's actually lust we are feeding. And so if you be like, oh, you know what, I've got all this many likes because I'm feeding lust, you'll keep on feeding lust. But if you choose to be decent, if you choose to dress in a different way, it's up to you. You choose the voice that you want to listen to.
Dan. Yeah. So you guys, you're answering.
No.
You're answering. You're really not agreeing with what he's saying.
Not at all, especially in whatever I do. Like maybe I'm video modeling. I'll send pictures. And I'll tell you the first priority will be given to a person that is looking like me. No offense, I'm telling you the truth. This is how it is. So I'm being forced, if I want to get a gig, if I want to get to do a video, I have to send a picture looking like this. Because if I send a picture in a sweatpants and maybe a biggie t-shirt, they'll say, hata ka vizuri kwa video, you understand? So I'm being forced to use the way I look to get top or to get ahead in life.
Let me hear from a woman. Let me hear from you, Killian. And Kemunto.
Yeah, I think this is a very interesting topic, and maybe I want to allow this gentleman here who said that he would want to take a girl to Muthurwa and take her for lunch. Let me ask you, if you see these two beautiful ladies here, would you want to take them to Kempinski or Kibandansky?
Which is where they want to go.
And what criteria? And if I took you on our first date, as a dude, you're taking a girl on the first date, the very first date, and I take you to Kenyatta Market and even take you to where the president had his meal and I give you githeri, and another guy takes you to Java and gives you pizza, you'll want to believe the one who gives you pizza at Java could be the man who really loves you. But interestingly, the one who gave you Githeri is actually thinking about the diseases that you can get by, junking. In other words, what I'm saying, if you really want to get the man who loves you for you and not your ass, and by the way, also my wife is very curvy, by the way. Curves are good. Curves are good. There's no problem. And by the way, a man cannot marry a girl if you have not seen her beauty first. We start with the physical beauty, and then as you get to know each other, you look for the inner beauty. Now, the challenge with the modeling world, and that's why I like the causes that come with modeling. Nowadays, they say if you're Miss Universe, you need to champion a particular cause. We had Miss Kenya the other day who ran with the Jigger. Do you know that lady? She was Miss Kenya, but to date, she's still running with the Jigger campaign. So we are trying to say that beauty is not just about the physical body, but it's about the inner beauty. And for us to see your inner beauty, we want to see you in Mudhurwa Market. We want to see you going out there. Saa zingine, you know this slay queen mentality that we all have? As you sip a cup of coffee, una sip, alafu una wipe, unarudisha lipstick, yeah? We want us to be real. And the more you become real, the boys, the guys will be real with you and they will love you because all you're looking for is love. We need to teach our children, our daughters, the fathers out there who are watching this show right now, tell your daughter to look at character first. Not dowry first, character first. And now when we teach our children, when mothers and fathers teach their daughters that it's not about money, it's about value, then you'll find everything else changing and people will start looking at you differently. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, I'm seeing you guys, you're in agreement with that? Yeah.
We did not say, oh, hey, we want rich men. That's not the only thing we say. We also say, underneath all the slay and everything, we are women. We want people we connect with, people who makes us laugh. But everything they only want to hear when they want to talk about us is they say they want rich men. What about I said I want somebody that I can connect with, somebody that makes me laugh, somebody that takes me to cheap picnic dates, that makes me feel loved, you know? They ignore all that part and just want to say slay queen. It's like money, sponsors and all that. It's not fair.
So your looks are still getting in the way of your message.
Exactly. Yes. Then when I use my looks, then I get condemned. Like, oh, all you want to do is get a rich nigga. No, I said I want somebody that I can connect with. Necessarily doesn't have to be so rich. I mean, rich, but you know.
Right, and we really hope that we spoke to somebody tonight and we helped you understand that sometimes, yes, you may want to think that your way is the only way, but we live in a society and there are certain values that we must all recognize and be cognizant of. And for young men and young women, please be careful. Money is not everything in the world. You can actually get someone your own age, date them, build a life with them, and be very, very happy. Well, that's it from me, Tamima. Until next time, thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Real Talk. We are dressing you down.
Special thanks to E+ for medic and ambulance services.